It's eventually going to land at this level, right?
Yes.
Okay, so technically that 4 inches of concrete that he's going to pour from here to here should finish here, and we should have that caulking joint level with the tile and this coping, and that's where the joint goes. If they pour that little smear of concrete, that concrete's
It's
only
crack.
that thick, it's going to bust all
Yeah,
day
it's gonna
long.
crack out.
Okay. But getting back to what you're saying, we're going to push this thing down, this
That
rebar
folds
down,
over, ties into the
and the pool slab, which is what's going here, is going to go right up and against this.
Yeah, actually, this should be here.
They overpoured it. They made it too thick, or what?
Well,
Or the coping too
too-
small.
nothing's necessarily bad or done incorrectly. This coping comes in a 12-inch material, right?
Mm-hmm.
This wall is 12 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and the overhang coping.
And so they overhang the coping 2 inches, a lot for the tile, and then 1.5 inches overhang for the handhold all the way around it. They should have told us to cut this back. And while the concrete was still plastic, we would have come in with a
Trowel-
margin
trowel it.
trowel
Yeah.
and trim that all the way down so the concrete could abut the back of the coping correctly.
So we'll have to
So
put
now
the-
it's not terrible,
Yeah.
but anybody can pass a grinder down this way and just cut it and chip that back.
Okay.
And then the foam goes in right up against
The
it. It's
coping.
4 inches. It's perforated. The top strip is perforated. It's zip strip or pulled out. And then the last thing would be to install the coping after the tile's on the patio.
Install the coping
Or the mastic.
the mastic. Okay. Can we go look at this over here? Because I think it's a little bit different. And I want to know what you want to do.
Okay.
Oh, and the foam?
Yeah, the thumb part.
I heard she wouldn't let you have hot.
I know.
All of
She
this is super important.
she is so restrictive of.
Hey, is there any handrails or anything?
Yeah, there's a handrail right there.
Where?
Just right on stairs. There's a handrail.
Oh, we got to bust a hole in that then.
Well, do we have the handrail?
Nope.
All right. Even better.
Wait.
NEC code, National Electric Code 680-C.
Yeah.
Anything located metallic within 5 foot of the pool's water's edge has to be encapsulated in this grounding or bonding.
That's what that is. Okay.
This? That's wood.
No, that's metal.
It is metal. That bonding wire needs to hit this underneath. Just barely cut it. The electrician does this every day. He'll set a little grounding lug right there. Everything's bonded. Everything's grounded. Very important. The rest of the little loops that come out tie back over into the deck steel, and that will ground this pool properly.
Okay.
Yeah, grounding wires should be several different places. So the easiest, and really that handrail should be grounded too, so if you could avoid it. They also make some polymer handrails that you could use on that if you really wanted a handrail that we wouldn't have to bond it. So there's really no way to get the grounding wire to that handrail right there either. So eliminate it if you can. If not, go with the polymer.
All right,
Same
but
thing.
all of these metal grounding wires need to be attached to the metal building, and it'll be attached
No,
through
no,
the
no.
slab.
Just one
If
for
there's
them.
metal within 5 feet.
Okay.
So by you hitting that thing right there or right there,
Yeah.
everything's welded together, it's done. So you need to hit that part of the building right there.
Okay. Well, what's this grounding wire for?
It goes into the decking too. And they always leave 4 stub ups. This is City of Austin code where that wire has to be hit typically 4 times around the pool into the decking or
So we go into this part here.
Yeah.
You just want that laid here, and then the pull slabbed over it.
yeah, well, they make a clamp. Your electrician will know, and it's a grounding clamp. So get your steel tied in here. Get a grounding clamp, which you can get it in
Yeah.
Home Depot.
And you just nailed it to the ground.
Well, you screw it to the rebar.
No, but you need to.
You should go to the rebar.
Rebar.
God,
Okay.
dang it, Dylan. Yeah.
Baby, are you behaving?
Oh, he's being good.
Hyper. She's great.
I always do this. All right.
Rebar.
Rebar. Hook it up to this wire. Put that rebar where? Oh, in
So
the rebar in the
yeah,
in
it's,
the
it's
okay.
a matrix.
Okay.
In the front.
And that bronze wire goes all the way back to your pool equipment. See it hiding over there?
Yeah.
So that is a GFI before GFIs were invented. So if some idiot comes out here and hooks up your pump backwards and puts the 120 leg of the electrical to the ground or something stupid like that, it'll fault it.
Okay.
Or if this building becomes electrically charged somehow, or the pool does, then all of this, the pool, think about all that rebar that's, we've got a, 10-foot deep ground down there?
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's bonded, all this looks good. So that's set up correctly. Like I said, Moonlight, they're great builders, they just need a, business 101.
Okay. So what should be done here? Should he just pour this
Absolutely.
concrete just like everywhere else? Okay.
Yes, sir. In Thailand. So you want to check, I'm sure the builder, but really this should be, this whole pool, how are